Alright, I think we're on here. Welcome back to the stream. Playing some more Once Upon a Galaxy today. The new set just dropped. We got Candylar live now, as it says. So a bunch of new cards, a bunch of new captains. Not all of the captains are going to be live right away. There's some that you can still get that are new captains, but they're not like ones you can get in the character, like the captain select screen at the beginning. But we have some new ones. We have Sorceress Serena, Candyman, Sensei, Queen Harpolia, Preeminent Prodigy, and all the classics as well. Lady of the Lake is new. Kokatu, Double Dealer. I think that's all. And there are other ones that they'll add in later that are Candylar themed ones. But we're gonna jump right in here. So we get two of the new ones. One's Galaxy Pass, which I need to still get. Do that later. I very rarely pass Trash Pan. It's one of my favorite captains, but I would like to take some of the new ones. Double every second spell you cast directly on a character. Okay. Seems good. Might as well reroll this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's play a new one. Double every second spell you cast directly on a character. So I assume that it doesn't have to be on the same character. And it seems like it carries over from turn to turn, so. Seems decent. The Fates, Rose. Fates is fine. Alright, so we immediately get a spell. I think that's better than Scrub Fowl. Mina Tavern in the common shop is not the best, but I guess it's an extra character. I'm just gonna take Thorn. Puck's fine, but just take Thorn. Down Bombadil. I guess it kind of fits in this game. Could work. Gumdrop. Alright, so there's a candy spell. So anytime it says sweeten your candy, it just like buffs all your candy stuff. So like spells and their characters, they're candy characters, and you can make treasure into candy, a lot of different things. But sweetening candy just means that it buffs all of your candy stuff by one. It's another sort of perpetual modifier thing. I think now I could probably take Puck because I might need to buff up my guys a little bit. Maybe I go for Lion though. Swap that up there. Sorry. Phone alarm started going off. Gingerbread Witch. I haven't seen any. Well, I've seen some of the candy stuff, but I haven't seen all of the candy stuff, so I may be reading some cards here. When you replace me, sweeten your candy. Interesting. Could just buff the Cowardly Lion slot. It actually seems better. Just make sure it can survive a hit or two. So we get a treasure and we get a spell here. Double gumdrop or double presence. Seems like double gumdrop will be better for later. So double every second spell, does that mean that it gets doubled? Like once you double it once, it seems like it would just double every time. Because you'd cast the one, it would get doubled. But then the next one would be cast on it. Maybe that's not how it works. Let's see. So it plays the one, it doubles, then play another one. So I guess it resets. Okay. It resets at 2, so it doesn't count like this second spell as the next spell you cast, you know. Good to know. Breadcrumb seems fine. So lion goes off. Lich King's Heart. I like Royal Invitation. I like Warp Drive Engine also for like pirates or something. It's also pretty nice with Tink. I typically like the Invitation though, just guaranteeing you get a good first shot. If I was like Zagreus or something, Lich King's Heart's pretty good. Let's go Royal Invitation. Cherry Topples. Get a candy spell. Sure. Cinnamon roll. So this is the Lost in the Woods candy variant. Get a bonus shop and then sweeten your candy. So that's what a lot of the, or not a lot, I guess, some of the candy spells are basically just regular spells that we're used to, except they have a different skin and they also sweeten your candy. So, like this one, you know, slot buff, but also sweeten your candy. Seems good. I don't think I care too much about these characters. Let's buff. Kind of. I wish this was a Prickles because the Prickles is actually pretty good with Lion. With some buffs. We'll just buff the front slot here. Peter Pan. Concentrate, sweeten your candy twice. Let's just get rid of this quest here. Potion of treasure finding, fortifications, cursed ring. I'll take a potion for future questing. Probably gonna lose this one, I would assume. Yeah, our board is pretty small. And this is not helping. $30 or more health during a fight. Double True Love's Kiss. Could get a legendary on the cherry. Probably fine. Nessie. Not the best legend, but it's a lot of stats, I guess. Probably not too far off from Tin Manning. I think we're going to lose our next fight. Just depends if it's full heart or half heart. Cinnamon roll, also fine. Kind of just want to take a Tin Man and then maybe we'll get a potion epic treasure. Yeah, sure. Although it looks like I'm going to win this one maybe. Oh no, they got Dreamward. I mean, I'm still going to win, but it'll be not going to be full heart. I guess that doesn't really matter though. It was only if I full hearted on the loss. Mousetrap's good. Stinky, they're pretty similar cards. You want to put them here and you want them to get attacked. Slightly different, but kind of a similar feel. Yeah, let's take a Mousetrap. Robin. It's pretty small, but you know, not doing much else. Alright, well. Good news is our Tin Man goes off. Bad news, we're about to die. I think Reinforced Hull seems to be the only thing that may be good. I just don't think Greenbeard's really going to go off. This is the big stat opponent we had earlier. We get a Hercules buff at least. Or not Hercules, Achilles. We do win the fight, it's nice. Jabberwocky's a good one. All these are good, of course, thanks to Royal Invitation. Friar Tuck. Tuck's probably better with like the candy stuff. Maybe have a 4 on the candy counter. Jabberwocky's also decent. Gets a buff from Robin. Let's go Friar Tuck though. I feel like that's the best way to maybe actually roll into something here. All your spells are candy. Interesting. That would require me to survive another turn to get any benefit from it, but seems good. What do I swap though? Alright, that's pretty... Oh, no way, it buffed it. The Tink buffed it. Oh my god. That was really brutal. The Tink buffed it right after the Mousetrap shrink. I don't know how I feel about that interaction. Whether I would want the... I mean, obviously I was on the receiving end of the bad thing that time. You know, as far as like which one triggers first. Because this says when it's attacked, reduce it to 1. Tink says when it attacks, you know, buff it up. So it's like which one should go first. I don't know. 5th place. Not great. Alright, we get 2 new ones here. Portfolio, when you need a treasure, give character new shot +1/+1 for each treasure you got this turn. I think this is supposed to be you've gotten this turn, but whatever. Your characters have +1/+1, but this bonus can be sweetened, so all the candy stuff seems good. Let's try that. Pretty simple one. Seems good for the early game too. Let's grab Thorn. Stepmother. Best attack there. Support 1 improves when you sweeten your candy. Alright, that's just telling you. So that applies to all candy stuff. That's just reminder text for this one because it's a common. It's kind of how they introduce the new stuff. It's that, or just take a villain. I think Fairy's fine. We're going to be wanting to buff stuff, so. Sour Patch Kid. When I'm attacked, give my slot +1/+1. Okay. Seems solid. Take a potion. Alright, more candy stuff. Silver Lollipop Fairy or Lemon Head. Each fight give me +1/+1, which of course will get buffed as we sweeten the pot. Sorry. Okay. So Lemon Head or Fairy. Let's get the Lemon Head going. Katamari. Seems good. It's also candy, apparently. Bunch of slot buffs there. No candy spells yet. We have a little bit of slot buff stuff, plus a support on the chameleon. Could flip it. I don't really want to replace anything yet, though. Let's just get a treasure. Should be casting some spells, so let's get that. Finally get a candy spell. I think I'll take it. +1/+1. So Katamari seems pretty great with the candy stuff because it gets buffed for candy things and it's got a attack buff here. So this will now give slots +2. This is support 2. So you can kind of see already how the candy stuff will grow. Tie there. We get to replace the stepmother now with a decent spell hungry character. It's Invitation again. I like that one. Pointy hat. Prized pig. I like Invitation. Sugar Plum Fairy. Recruit a Fae. Give your shot +2. It's also a candy. So that buff will get enhanced as we go. It's a candy spell. Next character is +2. Or Sugar Plum. It is a good candy spell. It's good to get early to build on Lemonhead, Sour Patch, Katamari. I guess it kind of just depends on how quickly am I going to replace these, you know? Like, it's good to buff this because it's going to be a slot buff that sticks around even after I replace it. But, like, Lemonhead buffs itself, Katamari buffs itself, so... Once those go away, those buffs also go away. I think I take Sugar Plum here. Place the Rage Mage. I'm gonna lose this one. By quite a bit. Okay. So we could through the Looking Glass to get a random epic, but I feel like Sunflare is pretty good. I'm not sure what to replace though. It's probably the Lemonhead Pixie Powder. Give a character +4/+4 sweet new candy, okay. And I believe Super Sweet, I think, get yeah. So Super Sweet 2 gets 2 times the bonus. Yeah, okay. Seems good. I'll still go on the Katamari. I think I can, it'll stick around for at least a turn or two more. Although maybe not, given what we're seeing here. Might just be dead. Alright, Silver Sunflare is fine. Ice Cream Party, give a character and all your characters that share a type with it +3/+3. Okay, so everything's candy except the Sunflare. But if we just put it on the Katamari, it should proc everything. It's a Navi. Sure, doesn't really do much, but... Okay, I think I can win this one. That's good. Sour Patch Kid gets attacked twice too, which is nice. Now we're into the Legendary Shop. So this is where Royal Invitation really pays off. Should be cheap. Try to give my slot +12. It gets better as we sweeten. Is that or Conan? If we can somehow survive for Conan to live or to quest, then get a secret rare. Tin Man pops off here. Epic Treasure. Oberon's a good card though. Hmm. Yeah, let's get the treasure. Gloves of Thieving. I'd have to win the fight, or at least survive. Buffs give 7. I do have 4 different rarities for Rainbow Bridge. So it's not a bad buff, but I feel like the one's going to be better late game. Or like, not late game, but like later. Probably going to lose this, I would assume. Not die, I guess. Yeah. Jabberwocky. Friar Tuck I like with the candy stuff, but does require some investment that we can't really afford. Alright, Candy Kiss is True Love's Kiss, but candy versioned. And the new thing becomes candy also. So I could play that on the cheap or on the Jabberwocky. Seems like the cheap is actually a little better. Not the best one for immediate results. Kind of just gave it worse stats. I just don't think it's gonna, like, it's not even gonna proc in one turn. Most likely. Mm. Yeah, we're dead. Well, the good news is it did proc in one turn, but we're not gonna be able to take advantage of it. That was just a pretty bad run overall. Oh, I somehow got second. I did not think I was in second, but I guess everybody else got stomped too. Alright, let's jam again. So we got Sweet Tooth, Queen, that. Yeah, take the new one. Lance a Little is a new one. It's one of the better new commons. Quest during a fight, I have at least 8 attack, and then unlike other quests where you just get to discover a random treasure, the rarity has treasure find, so it specifically gets this treasure every time. Little Lance, each fight, give all your slots +1 attack. So pretty cool. I'm gonna grab that one. It's an Animal Hero, so Smee doesn't help it. Just take a wind up toy. Right, Silver Lance, passing a slot buff there, but it's okay. Turn 2, I usually don't like taking Dragonling past turn 2. So I think I can still take it here, but not really interested in it after that. It just takes a while to proc the treasure, and it, if you let it attack 3 times and it's not even guaranteed to attack every turn, what's a common treasure might not even be that relevant for you. It's also typically understated. Turn 2 egg. I mean, these are both just like investing in the future stuff. Thorn's a little bit more of an immediate benefit. Also does have a little bit of power. Egg would be an epic on the flip. Yeah, let's just go egg, I guess. Turn 3 duckling. No buffs right now. I mean, stepmother's another way to get a treasure. I just don't think it's the best choice here. I think I'd rather take pumpkin spice over a silver toy. Just guarantee I heal there. Next character gets +1, sweet new candy. I think I take Jill and go ahead and get the lance a little popped off. Go like this. Get to attack, which is nice. The egg stands alone. So we get little lance. Chameleon. Yeah, Lance has done his thing, so we can replace that. That's better than like Tink or Stepmother. Gold Lance a little. I don't think that does anything besides getting a common treasure. Catatouille quest, cast 3 spells. Treasure find magical piping bag when you complete any quest. Sweeten your candy twice. Pretty cool. Kind of in for that. Unfortunately, didn't complete the Dragonling quest, but we got to flip the chameleon and get the blackjack treasure. Flip into a ninja in training. Another gold lance a little. So Catatouille wants me to cast spells, but getting the treasure off Lance does buff my shop also. Sure. Acorn. Yeah, sure. We'd get some more supports later, and it helps a little bit right now. Sunflare's a good one. Whenever you get a treasure, get an additional Dragon's Claw. It's a good one for sure. I don't really want to replace Ninja. I'd like the Dragonling to pop off, because we get the treasure boost here, plus Sunflare boost. But Ninja's pretty good. I mean, it's an epic we got ahead of time. Jill's buffing the whole front there by 5. I don't know, it's a tough one. I feel like I don't want to get rid of any of these 4, but I also don't want to get rid of the ninja. Cherry Topple's also fine, but I do need to be casting spells eventually if I'm going to do this Catatouille. I don't know. So we get to get rid of the Dragonling now, which is good. We lose the fight, half a heart. Time top, twin shot. I'll take the time top. We're going to be up to epic at least pretty soon, so should be at least an epic treasure from it. Phil's not bad. Start casting some spells though. There we go. Alright, let's jam our last spell here for Catatouille and then get a magical piping bag and complete any quest, sweeten your candy twice. Alright, Scarecrow over Dragonling seems good. Jaws. I don't think I've read this one yet. I see 15 characters attack. Does that mean mine and theirs? Candy counts twice. Treasure find Jaws breaker. One of your characters attacks, give it +1/+1. But it's a candy treasure, so that gets enhanced. Seems good. I think Catatouille's done, so pop off with that. 3 wrappers full. Discover a common treasure. It becomes candy. Sweeten your candy. Sure, I could two-headed wizard and try to get another candy spell doubled, but let's just do this while we got it. Lucky chest. Okay, so it swaps sweet breadcrumbs into cinnamon roll. That's got to be good, right? Almost seems a little too good. Opponent's got really big attack over there, but their health wasn't very high. I'm not sure how they were getting such high attack. Jabberwocky, Bahamut. We have a lot of treasures. Angelica, also decent. I think I just play spells. Try to get this Scarecrow off the board before we have to replace something. Oh fudge, give us slot 3, sweeten your candy. Sure. Concentrate, sweeten twice. Sure. Actually, I'm gonna play this though. It's pretty big and also gets us to where we can Scarecrow now. Get a random character in your shop to ready, give it +4/+4. You meet in a bakery, that's good. Yeah, I think it's better than Titania. Proc the Scarecrow, get a Conan. Okay. Treasure. I think at this point I can replace the Jill. No hunters right now. Doesn't really apply right now, but I feel like Midas's Throne is going to be the most relevant. I'm not sure. Let's take that. Looks like Conan might be able to pop off here in one turn. Did. Okay. They continue to summon into more summons, so not great for me there, but it is what it is. Exploding chest is a good one. So we get a secret rare treasure thanks to the potion with Conan. Doubling cube, more golden character bonuses with no golden characters. I think I'm just in for the Trifork here. Candy apple tree. I don't think that the... Yeah, it's just discovering treasures. I assume it doesn't proc on the treasure find ones and like waste it, you know. But I don't know. 30 or more health. It definitely has 30 or more health. Characters have +1, but it's a candy treasure. I'm at 8. Cinnamon roll. Could just go ahead and sweeten some more. I like Jasmine Dragon also. Drowsy can pop off next turn. So yeah, I mean, Jasmine Dragon, Candy Apple Tree, Cinnamon Roll all seem pretty reasonable. Let's go for the Candy Apple Tree, I think. Concentrate. Wizard. Let's take the Wizard, I think. Oh god. Stop attacking Blackbeard. Alright, we lost that one. Big time. We get 2 treasure, or yeah, 2 things here. Okay, so Trifork does not trigger on that. That's good. Getting some bonuses from Queen here. So we get all 3 of these off of the exploding chest, which is cool. It's not from the Trifork, it's just you get all 3 regardless. Doesn't really matter which order we take these, so get a bunch more Dragon Claws. Ghost Armor is our secret rare. It's not really the best. It might actually be the worst, but it's got pretty good stats, so still seems worth taking over like Captain Hook maybe. Cinnamon Roll hanging out here too. Alright, yeah. Let's replace that. Next character is Candy. Sweet new Candy. Otherwise it's like Goldilocks. Just, I get some kind of a benefit. I do have Parting Gift for the armor. So there's a pretty good chance I at least survive the next fight. Right now I'm getting a slot buff from Relic and Little Lance. Which is getting buffed, so 3-2, 4-4. It's buffed by Energizer. So, I mean, Goldilocks would just give some slot buff. I feel like Dippin' Chocolate's just much higher upside. Plus, even if I lose this, I think I'm pretty likely to not lose a full heart, but we'll see. Chip on the ship can be kind of ridiculous sometimes. I would like my Ghost Armor to die before the fight ends, if possible. Seems like it might be too much to ask. Okay, at least I won, but Ghost Armor didn't pop off, which means I didn't get a double buff. Kind of sucks, because now the next fight is the one with the Blackbeard that I actually need to win. And I feel like I'm probably not going to win now that I didn't get that buff. But we'll see. I think I gold the Blackjack instead of cinnamon rolling. Get triple rare here. I think, is this like a lesser mimic that I got? Yeah. it's just one of these is going to be doubled. You get a common treasure, get an epic treasure. Pirates. Alright, I'll double that one. Just take these. Alright. Oracle of Fortunes is a good one. Bahamut's a little bit bigger. But I think Oracle's nice. Alright. Luckily the rest of their team's not too big, but Blackbeard's pretty substantial here. But it buffed our two back slot guys to up to 600, so we should be good. Win that one. Pixie. Each fight, give the characters in front of me 28, 28. Okay. So this is basically, what is it? Fae. What's the one? The secret rare one? It's the same effect, just has to be buffed up by candy instead of being 40 to start with. I do have the web to make this good. But what do I replace? This is like huge stats. Might actually be blackjack. Cinnamon roll is also pretty good, just sweetening everything. But let's take Pixie. The Whiz, Gumdrop, plus 14. Yeah, I'll just sell the Whiz. Pretty big buff there. Tin Man would pop off. Don't really want to replace anything though. Be an epic treasure. Just make everything silver, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna win this one. I won the last one, and they didn't really make any substantial improvements, looks like. Blackbeard's just bigger. So, I think we're fine. GG. Unlocked some new cards here. Sleeping Giant, Blackbeard, Pirate Prince, Plunder, Penny, Victory Loot, and then Battle Pass, got Butcher, Knight of the Holy Cane, Double Dealer. Sweet. Ooh, we got all new stuff. Double Dealer, double your first recruit ability each turn. Each fight, your lowest stat character gets +1 attack, then improve this ability by +1 attack. So, pretty good one. Starts getting a benefit from the beginning of the game. I like Double Dealer also, though. Oh, we got Serena. We didn't really, I feel like I didn't really get to use it too well because our shops were kind of bogus. Didn't end up getting any candy stuff to really make it pop off, but could still be good. I'm gonna go for Sensei. It's not the most like interesting, but it seems kind of strong. I like a turn 1 Dragonling. Laser Shark seems pretty good with Sensei. I also like having characters of the same power because it's when it's tied for the lowest attack, they all get the bonus. So you're kind of rewarded for having the same attack. Hmm. Just takes me because it's 1 power. You gotta think about your sensei bonus. Trade here. Candy Claws. Hunt, give my slot +1/+1. But of course that gets boosted by sweetening your candy. Seems decent. Pumpkin Spice, I'll take Candy Claws Silver. Puck. I think I take Duckling. So then these 3 will get boosted. So I didn't get to really proc anything, but won the fight. I guess Dragonlink got to attack. Take Potion. Little Red with Duckling could go off. Potentially. It's nice. Gold Candy Claws. Ah, so it makes it a super sweet thing. It's nice. Dracula's Fangs. Speltanica, Tiger's Paw. I like Tiger's Paw a little better than Fangs typically. Slot buffs and whatnot. That's the only thing that was going to kill it, actually. It's unfortunate. Up to +5. I think I swapped me there. Stop. Both of those would have done it too. I mean, I guess maybe not after the Achilles buff, but all right. There we go. Green beer's not that exciting, but just wanted to proc the little red. Energizer, Galactic Rock, Aphrodite's Tear. It's a little late for the rock, but I have a little bit of time to spare if I can maybe win this next fight. which I'm not super confident we can, but Energizer's not doing much either right now. I think it's Tier or Rock. Let's take the Tier, try to survive. Twilight Sprinkles. Hunt +1/+1. Cast a candy spell at the start of your next turn. Yeah, okay. I mean, not very big stats, so the chances of it hunting are not super high. Hmm. I'll take a gold green beard, I guess. Flock of Mimics. Mask. Yeah, I'll take the flock, I guess. Mousetrap. Alright, we get to hunt there. Greenbeard doesn't get to hunt, that's okay. In the fight. Alright, Epic Treasure. Get copied by the flock. That's better than Iron Cast. Midas is thrown with 3 gold characters. Not bad. Do have 2 hunt things, but I think the slot buffs are going to be better. Ice Cream Party, give a character another character. Sweeten your candy. Okay. Not really candying too much. I'll just bank a wizard to get a double spell next turn. Alright, this opponent didn't really buff their team very much since the last time we fought him. Meat in a bakery ×2. Seems good. The Wiz. Kraken. Yeah, seems pretty good. Probably better than Goodie Bag, I would say. What's up, Gradiusic? It's been great so far. I haven't played very much, but all the stuff looks really interesting. Candy seems pretty sweet. This is one of my favorite new little commons, Lance a Little. True Love's Kiss, still very strong. There's like a candy version of this too, which is cool. Probably throw it on the Candy Claws or Greenbeard. I guess Greenbeard. Maybe Candy Claws. I'd rather get a gold epic than a gold rare. Maybe I'll just replace the Candy Claws. But I have double Midas's Throne. It's tough. Or I could just switch to a secret rare on the Kraken. I feel like could get a gold legendary. Maybe that's actually the best, because then if we find another True Love's Kiss, gold secret rare immediately. It's tough. Go on the Mousetrap. Not a very good one. We got one with a recruit ability. Unfortunate, but maybe we can get lucky and get another TLK. Oh, maybe this was the opponent, because I guess there's 2 people with Achilles in their list. So tie here. Not a very good shop for me. Let's silver. I think I'd rather silver too than bank the goose. Two pretty bad shops here. I mean, not bad for, you know, like Fire Tuck's a good card. It's just not really what I wanted. I guess I could take it though. Don't really want to give up a gold character on double Midas Throne. But what Big Teeth is just such a bad spell for late game. Maybe Fire Tuck's better than the Wizard. I guess I'll buff that. Buffs the Wizard also, so it's something, I guess. Of course, we don't hunt, and it doesn't even trade. That's unfortunate. We get to hunt there, though. Okay. Innkeeper. There's a double-double. Got some decent buffs. So I think Innkeeper's better than a Wizard. But right now it's worse. Maybe I just double-double and try to win my next fight. Starburst. Give each of your characters +3 sweet new candy. Okay. Seems good. Oh, is this the last opponent? I feel like we just fought them. Maybe there's one other one. Yeah, I'll start at midnight. Cinnamon roll. Easy. And I think I'll just bank a goose. Yeah, there's one more opponent. Got some secret rare stuff going on. Okay, so this is an Artemis. I didn't recognize it by the alt art on the captain, but managed to win. Greed. Scarecrow, ship shape. I actually don't have all my stuff buffed, which is funny. I guess I can move this over and buff this slot. But obviously ship shape will be gone by then. I don't really want to replace any of this anyway for a treasure. Although it would be epic because of the potion. I guess we'll just greed. I don't know. Hopefully my opponents can't like turn the corner and outclass me before I can beat them. Alright, there's a TLK. That's what we were looking for. So gold secret rare here. Dravina, it's not good now, but we can at least give up a fight even if we lose this one. Which it doesn't look like we will, unless Captain Hook steals something. Which I guess it's going to do. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Eureka doesn't do... Oh no, we have Wizard, I guess. I don't really want this shop anyway, so it makes sense to do. Dravina wouldn't even get that big of a buff. All hands on deck, pretty weak. Twilight Sprinkle's also pretty weak. I guess we'll just take the smallest one, so Dravina gets the biggest buff. Wiz is pretty good. Double exploding chest. That's probably the pick here. Because I know, you know, if I'm gonna lose, I at least have one fight to give. Which would get me 6 fresh treasures. And if I'm losing, I'm probably not gonna be hunting very much, so I think that's better than just 2 random gold characters on like one more shop run. So, seems good. It's a big bad wolf, but it's gonna die. So, unfortunately, with Echoing Fae, Big Bad Wolf, even if it dies, it still gets like a huge buff there. So, I'm probably dead unless I get to scam them somehow. Let's see what we get here. So one of these gets doubled. Treasure room, trident. Don't anticipate getting common treasures. So I guess I'll double this one. Take that one first. Nice. Alright. Bunch of stuff. Cherry on top. Give your front row slots +5, sweet new candy. Okay. I get uncommon, common in my legendary shop. That's great. That's very cool. Luckily, we still have a loss to give, which is nice. So Pandora's box will go. I don't think taking time top is going to be able to do anything unless I somehow win this next fight. We'll see. Oh, pumpkin spice actually does some. Well, that doesn't actually change much because if it is down to one-on-one, that's too small. I guess not by that much though. That's mostly slap buffs and Wizard of Oz buffs. Yeah, I guess it's actually not that crazy. I think Kraken's still better though. Although I did say I needed to scam, so maybe Medusa. But their stuff's in the back row, so I need to like scam in the back. And I also have 2 characters I need to hit. Just pumpkin spice. Alright, fire it. Or buff Dravina by a bit. I guess I'll sweeten. I don't know. Okay, so I do get to fight this guy again, which I believe is a win. Unless Hook, like I said, unless Hook does something dumb, which it could. Alright. So I guess I kind of wanted to lose that one. To flip the top, but it's okay. Okay, so I think I get a benefit for getting a common treasure. Hidden treasure room. Dragon's Crown is good. So that finally buffs my shop stuff. I think I'll take pretty much every silver I see for Dravina. I don't think it's gonna matter. Like, my opponent's board on secret rares is just gonna be insane. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah. Madness. I do get a bunch of treasures here, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Doesn't matter the order I take these. Yep. I mean, a million treasures, but I just can't deal with those stats, unfortunately. It'd be different if it was just like one character that was massive. I can maybe hit a Medusa or Dreamer or something. But it's back row stuff, and they're just enormous, so. Like, should I even bother seeing what synergies I have here? Why is there 6 on this? This is a Candy Viking Longhouse? I know, the 6 is just there above the overlay. It's funny. So these are all done. I have Hand, Crown, Parting Gift, Chain. I mean, Chain with Dravina is typically good. Need to hit some silvers, I guess. There's actually a world where Punxsutawney Phil does some work, but I doubt that'll be enough. They're in like the 10,000s, 20,000s. I almost think I just re-roll, try to get silvers instead of wasting a shop on a gold I'm not even going to play. Obviously it would buff Dravina, but let's just try to get silvers as much as we can. Pirate King. I mean, that getting us a secret rare treasure would have been nice last turn, but it's not going to work here. Helmet. Stroke of Midnight could be good. I guess that's a way out of this. Pretty much useless here. Yep, GG. Even if I transform the Echoing Fae, I still can't beat the Dravina. Didn't even hit the Fae. Oh, I guess I do have Apple, but it didn't hit the Fae. It was the fact that they were in the back row, just didn't really work. That was a close one, though. There were definitely some chances there for me to maybe do something, but it wasn't actually that close by the end. Sweet. Alright. I did win with Sensei. Let's try something else here. Preeminent Prodigy. You cast a spell, buffs from your next treasure you pick, give an additional +1/+1. Alright, let's try it. Slappy. Oh, you get silver it immediately. Nice. Sweeten your candy. I'll take Aladdin. I shouldn't get silver. Whatever. Worked out. Miseria. It's a good one. So, I guess I'll take that and maybe try to lose. It's unlikely, but give a character 2 and sweeten your candy. Could just twinkle twinkle, but I think sweetening is good. Wait, why am I getting... Oh, because of the fates, yeah. Masterwork, so that gets buffed by the captain here. Wand of Anger also buffed. Seems like Wand is actually better buffed there. Let's try that. So it's unlikely I lose here, I'd say. I don't know. Let's do it this way. Let's try to lose, maybe. Alright, I think I'll lose this one. Nice. Alright, Constellation Prize. Obviously would have preferred to be, you know, half heart loss instead of full, but hard to control that. Just get a random rare so I can hit the captain bonus. Tin Man. I don't want to go to 1 heart, but would be a bonus. It's just Davy, I think. Still leave Chameleon there because I'd rather save it. If possible. Take another full heart. Damn, that's not good. It's 2. In the rare shop, I'll be epic next turn. Like, there's a chance I can maybe get like a rare gold to get a rare treasure to buff that instead, but I'm kind of into just casting this, get the buff for the team, and then be able to buff this treasure here. Spinach. Go spinach. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I like the double spell on Abracadabra here. Giant growth, pixie powder. Sure type +4. Animal, animal. So pretty spread out here. Alright, now I think I'll try to hunt. Their team's not very big. Gummy worm. Treasures you find become candy. Nice. Seems great. Your wrapper's full is pretty good. Kind of like the mice though. It's up to 3. Yeah, let's get the treasure. Sweeten the candy. Relic is pretty big. Big star shield. Let's do the relic. It doesn't help me right away. So hopefully I can win this one. But I'll go with this. Oh, I'm dead. Damn, I didn't expect him to be so hyped up there. Double Pandora's box. I hadn't even popped off yet. They were still huge. Damn. Okay. I thought maybe we'd take like half art, but didn't expect to get wiped out like that. Oh well. It's the risk you take. The beanstalk, another new one. Not gonna buy that yet. Take the queen again. Lance. Yeah, sure. Proc it now. Time top, shield, shield. I'll take a shield. Pumpkin spice, sure. Yeah, take a lion. I think Gumdrop would have been fine there too. With the Rage Mage. Yeah, maybe Gumdrop was better. I kind of ignored it. We actually get to proc lion all in one turn. That's pretty rare. I am a fan of the invitation. Let's take that. I mean, I kind of want to lose, so I don't really want to buff my stuff up that much. Let's just twinkle, twinkle, and try to maybe lose this one. We'll see. It's looking like we might. It's a big glitch, yeah. Okay. Did take full heart damage, unfortunately, again, but we get to swap out the misery and actually buff our stuff now. Cherry Topples, Boon Willow, Big Davy Jones. Alright. Slot 1. Sweeten, okay. So that'll make Lance pop off. Okay, seems good. I'll take a Fairy Dragon, I think. I don't really care about silvering any of these, really. I'd give a slot buff for Rage Mage, but swap this one. Maybe we can hunt with the Greenbeard. Not quite. Candy Apple Tree. Alright, it's working out pretty well. Candy Apple. Pixie. TLK also. And just Silver Pixie though. Ice Cream Party. Got a lot of different things. I guess more dragons. Fae. It's not a Fae. Fae Dragon would do it. I guess Fae Dragon does it. I might lose this one. It's half heart though, I'll take that. Jabberwocky, Captain Hook, Conan. All these are pretty good. Do I have a potion? No. Yeah, let's go for Conan. I think we have a little bit of time to maybe try to get the quest done here. Put it in the middle. Get the pixie buff. Although, nah, Greenbeard should still be in the middle. Although, I mean, it's not that bad for it to attack. It doesn't often get to buff both characters anyway, so let's just put it there. Make sure Conan gets the buff from both support characters. I like Jaws, but it does take a while for the quest to complete. I'd rather just do the silver cherry topples. Honestly, Long John Silver is pretty good too. But it's topples, I think. 3 Raptors full is great. Sweet Potion. Doesn't get a bonus for being candy, really. This does. Yeah, I'll take the wand. I like this potion with Conan. I do have at least a turn to give. So decent chance I can get it in the next shop or two. +3, 4 per spell is decent, but not like insane. But it does get better every time I sweeten or whatever. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the treasure finding, see if we can't get the Conan to go. I like Shadowmancer. But Ice Cream Party also pretty good sweetening here. Yeah, let's just do that. Throw it on the dragon. Buff everything except Conan. Conan goes to 79, 84. Hits once. Hits twice. Nice. Okay. Not 3 times, but we got to win the fight, so we get at least we know we're going to be able to proc the Conan. Captain Hook. That's better than Greenbeard at this point. Scrum doubly umptious. Give 2 random slots. +5. Sweeten. Okay. Yeah, seems fine. Let's actually move it here, I think. It only needs 1 hit, so I'd rather the blackjack get the pixie buff. That's an unfortunate attack there. Tie. I'll take a tie for sure. Thousand Sword, Trifork, Starlight. Let's see. I like Trifork typically. Especially with 2 hearts, yep. And potion, you know. But Thousand Sword also could be good. Let's take the Trifork. The Hookster. Friar Tuck. Let's take Hook. Silver Dragon. It's not bigger than Conan. It is a dragon though, if we get more of the like character type matters stuff. But Conan's also a good one to TLK if we get that. The next shop or something. Cherry on top, give you front row slots +6, sweet new candy. Hmm. Seems pretty good. I kind of want to go for another rare though, just silver again. Oracle of Fortunes is a great one. Mm. Dip in chocolate, make something candy. Alright, Goldsmith, it is common, but I would get all 3 treasures. Buff the shop by a little bit. Otherwise, ship shape would pop off. I'd have to replace something. I guess I can replace blackjack. It seems worth it. It'd be triple epic treasure. Seems worth. Unfortunately, Midas's Throne doesn't do anything. Actually, none of these do anything. I mean, Rainbow Bridge obviously is fine, but Bo Peep's Crook is nothing. Throne is nothing right now. It's not very often you get 2 treasures of 3 that are useless, but it's all good. Move this over here. That moves here. Seems good. Right. A huge Zeus. Not great for me. It's a good attack though. We get a secret rare treasure because Zeus attacked the fortune thing. And we only take half heart damage, so we get a bunch of prizes. Buff the shop a bunch. Yeah, Constellation Prize with Harpolia is really good because the prizes buff your team, which is nice, but then the Harpolia buffs your shop, so you just kind of keep pace where you're not like incentivized to replace your guys because your board is falling behind compared to your shop, but it's also like your shop's not falling behind and making it a punishment to replace your board guys, you know? Nice way to keep everything even. That's funny. I didn't notice that before, but it looks like they're throwing. I mean, obviously, it's just like probably random treasures of all kinds, like the Tiamat's claw up here, little flower. They're just like throwing treasures. But I noticed the potion first, because it's obviously gets you better treasures. It's kind of cool. He's holding the hunter's horn, the bread. It's funny. I don't think I noticed that before. Hmm. Well, if we had gold stuff, Midas's Throne with Goldilocks is obviously good. Could work with Bo Peep's Crook. So it's just a question of, do I want to replace the ship shape now, or do I want to just re-roll for maybe something better? I'm gonna end up replacing the inspector with something. The shop most likely. Crook just gives it like +2. I kind of want to re-roll just because I have 3 silver characters that could get golded, which would get me a bunch of treasures and help with doubling cube. Let's just do that. Didn't really want to gold a common, but Smee is insisting that I gold him. That's the common we got last time too. Sunflare. Alright, fine. It's a lot of stats. This is turn 12, so secret map is useless. That sucks. If it was last turn, it'd be pretty good. Scrum doubly umptious. It's a big goodie bag. Might actually be better than Captain Hook for now. Because Smede's probably not going to die on the first attack. And Goodie Bag's just more stats. There we go. Get a Pandora's box. Pretty good. And a Merlin's tome. Into Melody's loot. Okay. Starburst. Conan. I think I actually replace me, even though it's a gold character. Goodie Bag's actually just more stats still, even as a bronze. Triple legendary here. Seems good. Cinnamon roll also fine, but I'll take a silver oracle. Jasmine. Oh, just lost in the woods. Just over the rainbow for next turn. Okay, epic treasure. Toy box doesn't do much. We have a goodie bag. I can't look at the treasures, it's mid-combat. Alright, lose, take half heart, get a bunch of more constellation prizes. Okay, so we'll duplicate first, and then we'll take these. Buff the shop a bunch. Gold Guardian. Alright, I guess Pixie can go now. Sweeten twice. I don't really have any payoffs for that right now, though. 2 commons. This is still better than Bahamut. So either sweeten for no real reason or bank the Bahamut. I guess I'll sweeten. I don't know. Oh, no, I do have treasures that care about it, so sure. Alright, this is the last opponent, I believe, because I think we just fought them. They had double stroke of midnight. It's pretty bad for me. But we flipped into an animal, so that's nice. Guardian. And it was doubled by Parting Gift. And we get another secret rare because Zeus attacked, so GG. Yeah, that's cool. Harpolia kind of went off there. Buffed the shop by like 1 million. There's some other ones that show like a running number of how much it's buffed the shop, but this one doesn't for some reason. I kind of wish it did, because that had to have been buffed by like over like 200, something like that. Ended up getting a lot of treasures. Sweet. Cool Whip. Sweet new candy, sweeten an extra time. Seems like it could get out of hand. +1 cast a candy spell. So now we have Tinker for Harpolia. King Midas. Underdog and Dragon. Cool. Speaking of Midas, I'm gonna do double dealer though. Try these new ones out. Gingerbread witch. When you replace me, sweeten your candy. Sure. Recruit heroes in your shop, get +1. I'll do that. Double the recruit. Win. I mean, Pix is good here. We're pretty likely to win the fight if I take that. But Rose doubled seems good. Let's take some stats. I think I should probably take Little Red, but maybe just Navi healing is better. Doesn't really get much of a bonus for doubling, unfortunately, but it's okay. Take a spitter. Ugly duckling. I mean, 6 health, turn 4 is probably not going to be enough. Let's just take a Pix. TLK. Double this, I guess. It's not super exciting. It's better than a random rare, though. Two, 7, 2, 4. 4, 2. Bonus. Just go carving fork, I guess. Still pretty early. Get the silver bonuses and stuff. Like so. There's also a gumdrop. That might actually be better. It just buffs up the Katamari's self buff. There's a ton of treasures already. Not sure how they got. Well, it's just uncommons. I guess it's not that crazy. Lightning in a bottle. Cinnamon roll. Yeah, goodie bag's fine, but it's not the greatest. Big fan of Iron Cast typically, but let's just dip in chocolate. Maybe we can hit something fun. Okay, so this actually gets buffed, but the Farewell also gets buffed, so it's kind of awkward. Could just roll it into the meat in a bakery one. Stinky. Yeah. I mean, I think I take it. Either way, it's going to turn candy. I can't avoid that, even if I don't put it on the board. God, flips into a Mockingbird. Yeah, pretty good RNG from the opponent there, gotta say. Katamari Pisces also pretty good. Makes it candy. So I assume that makes the silver version candy too if we ever find it. Katamari's already candy, even though, I mean, it does have a buff, but it's already candy, so. I think I just do this. 11-9 is bigger, so throw it in there. Oh, and it gets doubled, sweet. It's pretty big. So this is 23-18, 25-18. Cool. Sugar Plum, 27-25. I kind of want to keep this around just if we get like a, what is it, Mushroom Ring? Could also just lose, I guess. Maybe I should never place the Stinky. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. Stop attacking the mouse, please. Okay. Half heart. Pixie powder. Sweeten. Okay, good to kill that one first. Flips into a Mockingbird again. Avoided the double proc there. Double summon, I mean. Daedalus. No slot buffs yet, but buff the squad. Not the worst. Scarecrow. It's got high stats, but so does everything else. Let's bank a Daedalus and I guess get double on that recruit. I swear. Just attacking with the mouse, every fucking attack is incredible. Alright, only lose half a heart again though. It's good. I accept. Hmm. I mean, Stinky's maybe like a way to scam the mouse later on, but Sparkles is giving a pretty substantial boost. Could replace Sugar Plum. Seems bad though. Hmm. Bonus shop. Minus touch on Stinky. Let's get a bonus shop, I think. 3 wrappers full. Common treasure. Becomes candy. Sweet new candy. Doesn't do all that much. But it is what it is. Sweet lesser mimic. I assume it transforms into a candy version of the thing. But I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm probably supposed to take the wand there. Trigger 3 recruit abilities. Find Teensy spellbook. Suppose you haven't cast yet. This game cast twice. That's cool. Concentrate. Guardian seems kind of decent. Not really better than what I have. Captain Hook could be a way to steal something, literally. Just concentrate, I guess. TLK. Gummy worm. So I think it keeps its stat buffs when it flips. So maybe I flip the Jabberwocky. I don't, because sometimes it doesn't based on how it's getting buffed, but I think this one would keep it. Jack-o'-lantern. Farewell for each of your KO'd candies. Summon a random candy. Give them plus 33. Okay. So, I mean, it seems okay. Three wrappers full. I guess if you have a full board of candies, it's pretty sick. when I say it's okay, like this is a candy, this is a candy, so seems decent. Two blind mice is pretty big. Get larger with Oberon, but I think I'm gonna be pretty outclassed by my opponent's stuff here. No recruit abilities to be had. Just do this. Double up on the mimic. That's funny because this doesn't actually tell me if the sweet lesser mimic flips into a candy, because this is just inherently going to be a candy. Let's take this. I mean, I think I'm going to lose my next fight. Acorn's not going to help me that much, I don't think. Alright, that's good, but it didn't hit the mice back on it, so I think we're probably dead. Although Jack-o'-lantern hits for a bunch and then summons... Oh, it just summons random candies. Wait, why didn't it get the buff? It didn't give him a buff. It says give them plus 36, and they were like tiny. Huh. I just didn't get a buff there. Okay. Okay. I'll copy those and maybe report that as a bug potentially. I can also look back at the replay. I mean, I may have just missed something. But I mean, it summoned the candies. I think it was just supposed to give them a buff that it didn't get. I don't know that it would have really mattered though. But maybe. I mean, that would have been like over 100 stats total across the three. So could have at least tied there maybe. Not sure what they were actually at. Okay, all new ones now. Goku 2. Each turn charges up. When you fall to 1 heart, give all your slots +1 for each charge, and then get a bonus shop. So, pretty bad if you die quickly, like if you lose a few in a row. But can be good if you can last for a little while. I liked the preeminent prodigy quite a bit. We saw how good Harpolia can be. Let's try prodigy again. I like the lance. Yeah, let's take that. I don't know if it counts the lance thing. First treasure you get from me. Get a treasure. Okay. I don't know if that counts as discovering, but I guess we'll see. Gumdrop. Yeah, I'll throw it on the lance, I guess. What's up? What are we doing here? I think it's Gumdrop. Don't really care too much about these other ones. Pain Shadow, I guess, would be fine. Let's just drop on the Lance here. Make it 8 power. Okay, so it does work with treasure find. That's nice. Hmm. Oh, nice. I had some bonuses there. That's just silver. I'd rather get the spell going for the next treasure. Lion. Tink. Ember. It's just Ember. Misery is good, but I don't anticipate losing in the next few turns with all these slot buffs. Concentrate. Pretty good. Let's do that, because I think I'm gonna get a treasure off the lion in the next like turn or two, so I'm gonna play some spells to get that treasure buff. Ship Inspector's good here. 3-3-7-7-4-4. It is a sneaker, so I guess I'll replace Ember instead. Okay, no stat buff ones, but it's alright. Let's go Tome. Tome is good. Starburst is a nice one. Let's start upgrading some of our characters here. Alright, thank you for not attacking full twice. I think printing press at this stage in the game is probably the best. I could go into mages. I mean, obviously this is good with mages. Yeah, alright, let's take it. It's not that much of a buff, 3-3 instead of 2-2, but still pretty good. Double. Seems fine. Cheshire Cat. I have a couple animals. 18. They should all be pretty much the same. Sir Francis, not bad. It's a 12er. Alright, I don't know how this opponent still has such a weak board, but Maybe they've conceded or something. I don't know. I think if you concede, it takes you out of the fights. No mages for Eureka, unfortunately. I have like mage treasures, a mage captain, but just 0 on the field. I have like a Merlin's Tome, Ring of the Magus, Wand, Masterwork Scrolls. Scarecrow seems pretty good here. Mousetrap's always decent. Let's go Scarecrow. Pixie Powder plus 14, Sweet New Candy. Jasmine Dragon. Kind of like Jasmine Dragon. Let's do that. Gummy Worm is good. Double also pretty strong with the big slot here. But I'm gonna go with the Gummy Worm. Replace the Puck. There's our first good mage. Yeah, I'll take that over Bahamut, I guess. Another pretty good mage. I don't really want to replace any of these yet. Let's just go 4-2. Buff my stuff. Might not hunt here. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to unless I attack. Yeah, opponent's got a large team. So that'll be the one to beat. Stroke of Midnight. I don't think I'll need for this next fight. Keep all 3. It's kind of tough because I want to cast spells with Tuck and be able to do the captain thing. But Burninator's one way to get a lot of treasures if we do find, like, once the Scarecrow procs, you know? It's a tough one. Maybe Jasmine Dragon goes. Let's take out the Tuck. Really bad shop. Really bad shop. Just Navi, I guess. I feel like I'm dead. Oh, that is the last opponent. Wow. I thought we had like more people. This guy's taking everybody out. Alright, well, GG. Oh, wait. Oh, that guy lost somehow? Weird. How did that happen? Okay, I guess that dude lost. We have a chance. This just in, we have a chance. Jabberwocky. So get a treasure, get all 3. They're all candy. Extra shop. Mage Dragon. It's a sweet timeline duplicator. Double also pretty good. I'm gonna get the treasure either way. Let's just double. So that doesn't, none of these get a great, well, this does, I guess. recruit or summon a toy. Gumdrop. Probably take the Iron Cast, but getting a toy here. This only buffs it though, right? Give it 7. Okay. Oh, I also should have taken that one first because of the buff. The other ones didn't give buffs. I messed up there. I don't think it's gonna matter too much though. Yeah, Iron Cast is pretty good with Jasmine. Just have my full dragon board now. Meet in a bakery. Sure. Goldilocks. Yeah. It's good with the lances though. But looks like we're not gonna need it. GG. Yeah, I don't know how that one dude lost. But I'll take the dub, I guess. Get a Volo. Only one card for the victory. Lady of the Lake. Let's try that one. Prodigy was good there. Alright, so this one cares about collecting treasures. Don't have any questers right now. We take Puck for like stepsisters. Or just take Puss in Boots for some slot buffs. Or just Spider for stats. Take Beanie Baby. If it dies, I get a treasure. Give up on a character, unfortunately, but it's okay. There's stepsisters, but nothing to buff with it yet. Let's go Dragonling. Anything past turn 2, I'm not really big on the Dragonling, but turn 2, I think it's still acceptable. It's funny, it's like one of the better ones to get turn 1, but anything past turn 2, I'm really not interested in it. Pirate picks both, I think, reasonable options. Let's go Pirate and put it down there. Spider. If I took picks, I would take Duckling here. But it's just Spider. I think I would take Little Red before Duckling. Half Heart. Usually wouldn't do that, but I think being able to get treasures early is good. Yeah, I think Monkey's just really bad. Let's meet in a tavern here. Hmm. 5-3. That was about the worst possible there. I get to transform 2 things. Insane. Wait, what? Why did my quest pop off when they transformed? Does that count as me transforming a thing? Because I dealt damage to the duckling? It's interesting. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to work, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I was part of the reason why it transformed. Alright, let's take the treasure chest so that when this pops off, I get to complete the captain quest. True Love's Kiss or rare here. Let's take Punxsutawney Phil, I think. It's better with Lich. Slot buff, I guess. Not got high hopes here, but at least our Dragonling gets to attack. Phil gets attacked a couple times. If Phil gets attacked maximum times, and we still are not going to take out a single character. Let me take out a couple, I guess. Half heart, I'll take it. Alright, give me a legend. Oberon, not bad. TLK on Oberon turn 6 is pretty good, but I kind of want to complete this stepmother thing. It's probably just better to TLK, I'd say. Shadow, not the best one, because it's only as good as the rest of your team, right? Yeah, like, I get a 3-1 back. Had pretty good stats, though, so we get to trade. Gold Slappy. Sure. Pretty close to map. Doesn't give me many bonus, or any bonus at all, really. But, it's fine. Mousetrap would go in the fill slot. Let's take a Silver Davy. Potion would have been nice before. Mr. Fox, hunt to get a random treasure from your opponent. Odds that it hunts is probably pretty low, given its current stats. But it's not like a silver fill is that great anyway. Yeah, let's try it. Maybe we'll do it like this. Don't have high hopes for this run here. Should probably take Stroke of Midnight. But whatever. Hercules. It's not going to be very big. We can get lucky though. Blue Fairy, support 20. Summon a character in front of me, increase my support buff by 20. Pretty good with Phil, huh? Something like that. That. Alright, that went pretty well. Blue Fairy seems insane. I think I get Titania in here now. Don't really want Shadow in the front though, that's kind of bad. But her getting a less of a buff is also bad. This is probably fine. Oh yeah, the team's wimpy. Okay. As long as her hunts, we should be good. Oh, and I got everything, even with a wimpy team. Yeah, this positioning is not great. I feel like I need to not have one of these supports. Maybe Titania goes. I mean, 2 blind mice with fairies, pretty strong. But I can't put fairy behind everybody, you know. It's up to 40. Let's go Shadowmancer. Spider, Titania. Philip. And down to the last opponent. So I think this is the player that had like a really big board already. So I feel like I'm going to have to move this up. And I'm probably going to lose this fight by quite a bit. Yep. And didn't even get any fill procs, yeah. Not even close. GG. I only got one legendary guy from Lady of the Lake. I feel like we definitely low rolled quite a bit on that one. We did get a treasure chest, which did help find one, but yeah, pretty lousy build overall. Till we got blue fairy, but shadow is just an awkward place to get shadow. I could have done something else that would have been better, but it's okay. Second place is good. Got a victory loot of all my opponents' guys. Netherbinder, Prospero, Elminster, Plunderpenny, plus Fun Gal and Glory Seeker for Maximus. I'll take it. Be right back. All right, play again. I got at least one more in me. I'll take a new one. Sensei. Lance a little is great, especially with Sensei, I think. Nesting scrub fowl. Sure, seems good. But I'm actually going to move it over here. Give Lance a little the buff. Yeah, scrub fowl with the slot buff is actually really good with Sensei, because now we can maybe make it to where all of our guys are like 3 power and then they all get the buff. Take like stepmother now and then take steps. I guess scrub fowl, if we move that out, will be 1. So it doesn't really work, huh? It's okay though. Let's do this and then make that 3. Or should I? Yeah, we'll just do that. This affects everybody equally. That's twin shot. Barbosa, when one of your pirates attacks, I get +1/+1. No pirates, no other pirates yet, but could certainly be good. Kind of want to take Navi though. Heal the heart, and then everybody gets plus +3 besides Navi. I think that's actually better. +3. Lancelot goes. Trade. Lance. Katamari. Yeah, seems good. I think now I'll take Mimic. Candy Cane Crook. Hunt, sweeten your candy. Still be 8, so stick at the buff. Seems good. Navi. Lose out on the buff, but I get a golden, or get a extra heart. Seems good. Double Heart Seeker. Double Sword. Double Wand. Double Wand seems pretty good. But Wicked Sword with these villains is also solid. Let's take the sword. I think Boonwell is probably fine. Inspector. I like Merlin's Tome with the candy stuff. An unfortunate lightning bolt. Sweeten twice. Let's take Boonwillow. All villains. Do have a couple pirates. Concentrate. Take Blackbeard. Not getting to hunt is unfortunate. But we win by a lot, so that's good. Stroke of Midnight. Sure. Pixie Powder. And Helica with double Wicked Sword is also solid. Maybe just replace the Crook. And I like the idea of the Crook with Katamari, but so far not working too well. cherry on top. +3 plus sweeten. Pick 7. Yeah, it's fine. Double, double. I like Shadowmancer too. Let's jam that. Weird Beard. Doesn't do much. Let's just reroll. Meet in a bakery. Sure. Goldilocks. It's actually not bad. With Blackbeard's Parrot. Just don't really know what I would cut though. I guess just Spoon Willow. This is not looking good. That was miserable. Starburst. Sure. Licorice. I should move Goldilocks up. It's actually bad. I'm not beating that Pirate King, I don't think. Eureka. Could take a Medusa, I guess. Pirate King of my own. Sure. $98. Oh, all right, GG. Thought maybe there were more opponents, but I know this wasn't even the Pirate King guy. Okay, yeah, I was just dead to either one of those guys. GG. Third place. So I get their dudes. If I top 3, pretty cool. Okay, all new ones again. Double Dealer is cool. We didn't really get to go off with it too much last time. Same with Serena. I feel like I've done good work with Prodigy, but let's try to pop off with some of these other ones. Let's try Serena, I think. Don't mind if I do. Spinach is pretty good early. I like the potion. Full heart damage is rough there. Alright. Take it. I'd rather have relic than bounty. Katamari is better now that candy stuff is happening. A lot of animals. I guess pie is probably good, better than cart right now. Let's just double Grotto on the lion, see if we can't get that treasure at some point. Oh, actually, an animal's better than 4/4, I think. Oh well. Damn, 15 was just not quite enough. It's unfortunate. Concentrate. Man, I don't have all my slots buffed. That sucks. Mostly because I replaced that one. I would have had them all buffed. Epic treasure. Could still take it. Maybe buff next turn. Yeah, it's probably better than a random. Assuming I survive. Parting gift. This kind of was a farewell. I don't think so. Hunt, give characters 3. Probably just this, huh? Scar. Mice. Yeah, it worked out well. Sure. Make them all gold. Cheshire Cat. Chameleon's actually not crazy. But I think Cat's fine. It's this or just set up for maybe Navi later. We'll do it that way. Sure. Mice just tanking everything. Ninja's good. Pixie powder. Decent. I mean, it's going to be much smaller just because Bo Peep's Crook's been going. This also sets up the double spell for the captain. Because, like, Ninja, obviously, as a card, is better than Minotaur. But let's just jam on there and then get a double spell next. Double Giant Growth or Knight of the Holy Cane. Sweeten your candy to 10. That's the quest. You get your first treasure each turn, get a bonus candy spell. That's pretty sick. I don't think that's really what we're doing here, though. I think I just need to Giant Growth on the mice. Running a very traditional animal build here. No candy tomfoolery. Looks like my opponent's also doing that. Worked out pretty well for me on those attacks. Double, double. Cherry. Double Greed doesn't really buff that much, but it's okay. Think I can afford to swap this. Double, double, double. That seemed pretty good. Get the Friar Tuck trigger too. Papa Bear. I think I just replaced the Mama Bear with it. Goldilocks. Yeah, it's probably better than Friar Tuck at this point. I think my mice are big enough to beat everybody right now, though. Gold Friar Tuck, okay. Nanny. Hmm. It's probably better than Stinky, I would assume. Like I said, I mean, I think the mice could pretty much solo everybody's team right now, though. Two extra shops. Candy Kiss. Gold Papa Bear. Let's go Candy Kiss on Tuck. Get a gold secret rare. Make it candy. It's pretty cool. Okay. Insane. Wow. Oh, fudge is right. Gold Stinky. Hmm. Gumdrop. GG. Very nice. Alright, we gain any rank here? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Went up like 150 ranks, probably. Something like 80 MMR. Not a bad gain. I think that'll probably do it for today. Jump off of here, get some food, do some work. Be back on tomorrow. I'd like to be on in the morning. I wasn't able to jam in the morning today, but I'll try to do it earlier. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Follow the stream if you're not already. Subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, take care. We'll see you next time.